Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so this episode we're going to try to work on our little grading vehicle. So let's see, where do we want to start at? We got some cool comments again. You guys keep up the comments. I really, I can't emphasize enough how much I enjoy the comments and just getting your guys' reactions to the different things I do. Or different ideas to come up with different ways to do things. So please keep them coming. I like I said, I can't emphasize how much I enjoy the comments and stuff. So, all right. So I'm just gonna screw around here and make a half-ass little ramp. Why am I flying? There we go. So I know I'm flying because it's faster. I think that's right. Okay, we did. Alright, cool, we got it. So we're going to throw on some little ramps here. Maybe? Alright, there we go. I'm going to get spoiled on this creative mode, I'm telling you. This might have been a bad idea. This ramp might be a bad idea. Let's go to the other ramp. I think that'll... So, there we go. Like so and like so. Guess I should have been using those, but what are you gonna do? So I know we're going to put another more of these in here. So we'll just see how. Hey, we can use this for testing. See how that doesn't fit at all, and go from there. So, alright, since that's not going to work at all. Oh, I know what we could do. Oh. So, you guys are probably going to get a kick out of this, because this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, I want to go ahead and do... Where is... that guy right there, artificial mass. And I want to put you here. I guess 3. 3. 3. Alright, so run over here real quick, find something with a control panel on it. Some of you might already see where I'm going with this. Info, convert to ship. Wait, what? Why did that not work? It's magic! Oh, I know why. Artificial mass, you through you. On. There we go. Well, that didn't have the intended reaction I was going for. But it was comical all the same. Oh. Really? Come on now. Oh, no. Can I undo that? Oh, no. Oh, no. I did not read. Oh. Alright, we're going to reload. We'll be right back. And we're back. So, yeah, let's not delete the asteroid anymore. That was really hilarious. But let's not do that anymore. Okay? Okay. So, let's go ahead and... let's come up here. So, one of the things you guys are talking about, Matthew, one of the guys is talking about, he's like, well, this is really awesome layout, and I'm glad I'm making you guys laugh. And the deleting the asteroid was totally not intentional, so hopefully you get a laugh out of that. So, where's that not working? Alright, that's interesting. Okay, so, So yeah, one of the things I was talking about was like, okay, so we got this thing laid out, got a cool idea for the VTOL system, the ramp system that really needs some work, but yeah, we can still work on this. One of the things Spike Gaming was talking about was putting another row of doors on the back side, so we could do something like this. Well, provided the structure was there to support such type of shenanigans. So let's say this was the roof of the floor above. And we did something like this. So this would come down and give us our airtight seal at the correct height, of course, which I think this is 1 block away. And then we'd have our rotor door of fun, good times over here to bring vehicles in and out. So that's totally feasible. So, yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good idea, Spike. Thanks a lot for that. And that's something that if I deleted blocks unintentionally, I would want to do for sure. So Matthew was talking about where in this ice cream sandwich of a ship would we put our manufacturing facilities. I think I'm going to work on that in the next episode. Today we wanted to work on our grader, and which actually I think you brought up in last episodes. So first things first, we need a new... Do I go small or large? Okay, so we do have mods installed that allow us to have large ship blocks on small ships. So we're going to go with small ship. And we'll go like this. And is that floating already? Okay, that looked totally floating. Alright, so I'm going to go like this. And we're going to grab that front block. Come out 85. That looks pretty good. Alright, so this is going to be a rather large ship because of the platform we're going to be going for. So... Alright, so let's see if we can get better perspective. Like so. Alright. I think that's a pretty strong looking start to this. Alright, so learned a lot in the last couple episodes on vehicles. We've still got some learning to do. I am not anywhere near out of the woods yet on how our vehicle is supposed to perform. So we do know the motor goes to the front, this goes this way, and the shock absorber goes that way. So we have figured thusly. And so with this design doesn't work. So this doesn't work because that wheel is going to be way too small. So that kind of screws with my entire idea. So we're going to go with this one instead. And I'm going to go back 3. Let's go back 4, so it's +1. Yes, that's nowhere near where I thought. Alright, so the premise is that hold on. Alright, so the arrow thing points up. That's where I wanted that, I think. There we go. So pretty much the same design we were going with last time when we were screwing around. But I think that made this thing too wide. I really do. Because the reason I say I made it too wide is it's going to get high-centered again. And in theory, that should never happen because of the way that we're going to design our drills. But, yeah, it's still going to happen. I totally see that still happening. So we're going to need our drills. So the big thing about drills is that they're kind of finicky in the orientation. So the drill head pattern, the actual hole it's going to make, is actually going to be a little on the large side. So we're going to grab the small conveyor tube, which is this guy. Put it here. And so we're just going to do this because, well, we're in creative. And it just works better that way. And then we need to come out to the side because we need to put a drill out where the wheels are. Okay, so the drill does not need to be, I think that's going to be far enough. Pretty much like one, you would think to put it here, but it's got a wide pattern, so I think that's going to be enough. And now we're just going to stack these inward until we get a full pattern. So that was kind of what I was hoping that would not happen, was that we'd have a void. But we can kind of see how this works out and just take it from there. Alright, so let's give ourselves a cockpit to climb into. And I'm going to sit to the back on this. Any particular reason? No, none whatsoever. And we're going to put a massive amount of, well, pun intended there, mass. Because we don't want this thing to move. Would I do it this way in the survival? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably not. But we're going for pure prototype here, and usually prototypes are overkill, and then they're dialed back. So that's what we're going with. Pure overkill, and we'll dial it back once we get it figured out. In fact, we might even call it that, pure overkill. So let's get down here. Delete you. Alright, so let's come in here. Let's grab our drills. Weapons and tools. Take it into one. Thank you. All blocks. Okay. Artificial mass. 1 through 112. We are on power overload, so T, G. What's that? You say we're out of power? Well, that had an unintended effect. Oh, come on now, really? Yeah, we're gonna try to salvage this problem here. Alright, so that goes like that. You, sir, are garbage. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to copy this one more time. Hopefully I can put a wheel on this without it just going total bonkers on me. There we go. You, sir, are garbage. Do we wish to delete this object, not asteroid? Haha, yeah, I actually read it that time. Actually, you know what else? Something else we need to do? We need to trim this. Because we don't need that getting snagged on anything. It doesn't. This thing's not going to need any help getting snagged up on stuff. So, okay, that's going to be that. So hopefully it doesn't crush itself this time. I'm just hoping. Yeah. That is extremely loud. That's almost audible, but it's like so much louder than the rest of everything else. That's crazy. Let's see. Let's go to control wheels, handbrake. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we got here for damage with what we just did. Now, see, that's exactly what I was referring to. Is that our drills... Why can't we... There's no propulsion. Are we, like, rubbing on the ground? Yes, we are. We're bottoming out. Okay, so... Okay, artificial mass. It's like we could control how much mass we had. I guess it's only in the big ones. Or the ball. It might be just the ball. But we are bottomed out on our suspension, which is hilarious. Now let's try giving ourselves more friction in our tires. Which is probably just going to give us propulsion. Yes. Power, friction. This is probably just going to just trash everything. Oh, hey, there we go. You can strengthen suspension. That's cool. Less dampening. Okay, I'd never really played with these, so... Okay, so this is going to help us with our drilling. The height offset. That's going to help us tremendously. Suspension travel, 0. Alright, so rock solid. I'm actually pushing forward right now. And it's not enough. We're still chewing up the atmosphere. Okay, so the advantage is well, we're not moving. That's a disadvantage. Oy vey. Wheels. Steering rate, steering speed, propulsion, yes. Power, yes. Friction, yes. Okay. There we go. So that, oh, you can just apply the handbrake. Okay. Okay, so we got plenty of mass in this thing, so it's actually driving pretty legit. A little bit of skidding there, and that's pretty awesome. Alright, so let's come over. There we go. This is where we want to go. Alright, so let's set it down a bit. Alright, so drills are on. I'm using the left click, not the... see, yeah. It's just too tall. We're just literally drilling into the ground. So... I got this. No problem, guys. I got this. Yep. Right here. No problem. So, okay, so changes I would want to do. Put our entire... Oh, man, I hate saying this. Whoa. Actually, let's copy this. Control copy. Thank you. You, sir, are a winner. Right there. Yes, you. This is the trophy. Alright, so let's go ahead and put you right here for the sake of instructional awareness. Alright, you are garbage. Yes, okay. I'm going to climb back in this, turn the power back on. Maybe. Alright. So let's go to K, control, cockpit, sorry. Cockpit, handbrake on. Yes, okay, cool. So, alright, so one of the things I would see about doing is possibly putting the drills on a ramp that could lift vertically up and down. I'd use pistons, which kind of sucks to have to say that, but if you use two of them and merge block them, they would be relatively safe. Pistons will allow for the conveyance of material, which will also be a tremendous value. So and on top of that, the small ship pistons are pretty awesome as far as size-wise. I really wish that the large ship pistons were nowhere near gargantuan. So, that's just going to beat the crap out of the station until it falls off the edge. That's funny, kind of funny right there. Let's help it out. And so, so that would probably be the best way to go about I couldn't help that. That had to happen. So yeah, I'm gonna be reloading this map before we play again in our next video. So yeah, I've built these before, but not since they changed the way the terrain, the voxel works. Let's see, do I have a drill on me? Character tools, drill. Okay, so I do. Alright, so that's cool. So with the player, alright, so a player can make pretty smooth adjustments. Okay, normally a player can make pretty smooth adjustments to the game. If you're very... It's so pretty. Maybe we should have more chaos and mayhem in this one more often, because that's kind of cool. It'd be terrifying if this was actually a planet's map, because all that debris would be like raining down on us. Oh, that'd be cool. Instead of asteroids on planets, or yeah, meteorites on planets, you had satellite debris or stuff like that. So, I mean, you can sculpt if you're careful. But the problem is, as soon as you're not careful, this is what happens. And although we can harvest the said rock, we cannot put it back. So, I mean, I can't just... It did not fill the hole. So, that's one thing. The other thing, too, is that was left clicking. It's literally just a quick tap of the left click to get this to happen. A quick right click, and that's what happens. It's like mass destruction, which it's supposed to be. It really is. I don't understand why it's not. There it goes. Okay, so in theory, I don't understand why this is doing this. Okay, so... Wow, this is really strange. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try going in this direction here. Just go straight. So in theory, if we do this, it moved us. If we were to do this right, we would end up with a smooth floor. And yes, we ended up with a smooth floor. The rest of it kind of came out all jagged and whatnot, but yeah, it's really difficult to get. So this is a left click. The other one was a right click. So I'm going to turn this way because that seems to be the direction that it wants to form. So this is another problem with the left click method, is that now that we're getting debris, and it's nowhere near smooth at all. So let's come over here. Let's try one more thing. And let's come over here and let's do left click straight in. And see if we can get a smooth floor doing this until the debris pushes us. Yeah, see, we can't get a smooth floor at all. So, I mean, the excavator is the way to go. It's just going to take some work. If memory serves, what I did in the past was so pretending I'm building this on the small ship. This is the front of the small ship. Is I actually did something like this. Let's see, I need a block first because I need to be able to back it. So I want to go like so. So this is similar to the design I had used in the past. Is we have a set of drills like this, obviously on the small ship variety, and then down here at the correct height, again, I'm not knowing what the correct height is now because the code has changed since last time I built this. And like this. So I can't remember the exact layout. I can go ahead and go look at that map. I still have that same map open, located on my hard drive. So I can go and check out what's going on with how I built that and see if it still applies. If it does, then I can write some notes down on how I built it, and then we can look at doing that in the next episode. But, so yeah, I mean, there's some different things you can go about doing. So, for example, we could also do something where these are further back on the ship or on the craft. So we can do these ones like this. Much further back on the craft like that. And these ones would be like this. So something like that. So these guys here would start drilling, and these would make sure, you know, we did them across here as well. These are going to make sure that we are going to have room to make our craft fit. And these ones there are going to make sure that they smooth out the floor. These can run the whole entire length of the bottom of that ship if need be, to where if there's any indiscrepancies, it kind of levels it out and stuff like that. So there's a few different ways we can go about doing this. Because if you look at a grader in the real world, a big, you know, Caterpillar or International or any of those monstrous tractors, earth mover style, they all do the same kind of thing. They have a blade that rotates on the bottom of the craft as it travels across the dirt, and massive wheels front and rear, usually at the minimum of 4, sometimes 6 and 8. So, and all the drilling, or in that instance scraping, is done in the middle of the vessel. All the dirt collection is done right in the middle. So perhaps take some lead from the people who've already designed things at work, and maybe build something like that. So cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We're gonna wrap it up here. Like I said, in the next episode, you know, I'm gonna look into that other craft that I built, and let you guys know what design idea I had. I'm gonna extrapolate from that. And in this upcoming episode, I think we are going to look at how we plan on doing a factory on this kind of ship. I think when we start doing that, it's going to really lay out how big this needs to be. In some of my comments, I had talked about building all the structures on our planets to kind of resemble and mimic the methodology to the game Command and Conquer. And I'm seriously thinking about doing exactly that. Because like in Command and Conquer, you need energy. Well, you build a nuclear power plant. So let's build nuclear power plants. We want power to run between buildings. Let's, string them together. And so we want a place to refine our stuff in. So fine, we're going to make a refinery. We want something to go out and get our ores for us. We're going to make a harvester. If I can make them look like the buildings from Command & Conquer, I think that would just add that much more. That's kind of where the idea came for this vessel, is from the MCV, the mobile, I think it's mobile construction yard, or mobile construction vehicle from Command & Conquer. It's a massive, massive structure. It's tanked in that, actually, but that's something I really do not want to take on, is tank tracks. Maybe in finished code, something to take on, but not in its current generation. I mean, pistons don't even work right. So, but yeah, that's where the MCV idea, this massive structure, comes from, is Command & Conquer. And I think a lot of the other stuff we can really take inspiration from too, like buggies and harvesters, all the building structures, make barracks look like houses, and your housing looks like the barracks, and barracks is, that's pluralized. So stuff like that. So yeah, cool guys. Leave the comments. More comments. Love the comments. Keep them coming. And so yeah, this is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.